He'll be doing the catching. Jung Yi Huang sent the first pitch of the game to Whitefield, who swings at it and fouls it down the left field line. And we are underway in Geelong. One of those losses coming in Melbourne, as I mentioned earlier. 2-1, hit in the air by Whitefield, and that's going to fall in left center field for a base hit. Aaron Whitefield gets things going the right way with a leadoff single.
Whitefield's not going to miss that.
A guy with some big league service time. Jung deals. Glendinning takes this the opposite way, but foul. Count evens at 1-1, and we'll look at the defense for Geelong-Korea. Might be why Peter Moylan's put him back in the leadoff role as the curveball settles on the inside corner for a called strike. Just seemed like he was sliding into second base as the pitch gets away from Park Sang-eun. Whitefield walks into second on the wild pitch. So the command issues rearing their head for Jung Yi Huang. Payoff pitch now. Jung looks at second. Here goes. That is hit high in the air out to left field. Going back is Jung Jin-hyuk, and he makes the catch on the warning track deep enough to send Whitefield to third. He'll tag up and get himself 90 feet from home plate. So a long out, but a productive one for Robbie Glendinning.
A guy who's had command issues and hasn't looked as good lately.
Skoll over the top of the fastball. Count evens at 1-1.
Skoll can get a hit to keep this rally going.
1-1, cut on and missed. Fooled by the breaking ball, and it's 1-2.
A ground out, sacrifice fly, whatever it is. But in terms of starting up a rally, love to see Skoll reach base on a hit, even if he walks.
As he swings and misses, foul tip, I believe, into the glove of Park Sang-eun. It's a strikeout for GK, and a big one to get the second out. 2-0 to George. Swing and a miss as the breaking ball dives low, and it's 2-1.
And up and in, no less.
3-1 bounces into the glove of Park Sang-eun, and George is on first with a 2-out walk. Here's the 1-0. Robson holds up his swing, and appeal says that he did go. Even Khalil, who has the lowest batting average among the aces, is 5 for 7 this series with 5 RBIs. As here's the 2-1. Cut on and missed, and I believe that one hit off of Park Sang-eun. Come out and give the ball to the pitcher. Take a look at the replay, and just that. Jeez. Right above the instep, and helped keep the rally going with an error that was, or a hit that was later ruled an error. As it's a called strike 3 there. A breaking ball just settles over home plate.
Really excited to see Cody back out there today. He looked really solid in his last outing, went a season-high 6 innings, did give up 4 runs, all on home runs. That gave up 3 homers in that game. So, aside from the homers, and you know what you're getting with Cody. He's going to get you through 5 or 6 innings.
The key for Melbourne, they just need to get their bats going at the right time. As that bounced over to first base, fair ball for Osborne, who flips back to Mincy for out number 1.
And for Cody, with the run support that he's gotten, 15 runs, but 10 of those came in his second start of the season against Perth. So then 2 runners to the corners with 2 outs. But, you know, these bats are going to get going at some point.
Experienced lineup for the Aces. That just has not been able to get going on a consistent basis this season. Aces have top 3 bullpen and starter ERA through round 6 of the ABL season. And Cody Mincy's a reason why.
Like that pitch from Cody, went out of the zone with the breaking ball, forced Kim to chase, and he did.
Looking good through 2 hitters, but now here comes trouble for Geelong. Song Chan Oi, who takes the first pitch for a called strike. They won the championship without him having a mustache, so maybe he's looking to get that juju going.
I think that's the secret to it.
Popped into shallow right field. It's Khalil who eases back and makes the grab for that bottom 4. And here's the 1-0. Hit on the ground, foul. Count evens at 1-1.
With the position player group that this team has.
2-1, hit the other way, but foul. Count 2-2.
And now he's got a chance to probably get a fastball 3-2.
Here's the payoff. There's the fastball, and misses low, and if it bounces out of Park Sang-eun's glove, he'll go to first.
And, of course, behind the plate, he's been fantastic in his 4 starts there.
He's played in now 16 of 18 games in the Aces season. Against Geelong, though, 1 for 11, a homer and 3 RBIs in week 1 of the season. He grounds this one up the middle. Shift sends Song Shan Oi to second for out number 2. And now George Khalil, 8th spot in the order, who's having maybe the best series by an Aces hitter this season.
5 hits, 5 RBIs in 2 games. All 5 hits coming in his first 5 at-bats of the series. Really impressive to watch.
It's hit hard the other way, but right to Park Jung-hyun, who gets it on a line for the out.
Yeah, that pinch hit 2-run homer in the late innings. Just a 1-0 game to that point. And, you know, from 1-0 to 3-0, that changes the game completely. So that was the big blow in the game, of course.
He hits that one the other way, but that's going to go into the stands, 1 and 2. Plays first base in the corner outfield positions mainly for Geelong. He hits this the other way into left field. Robson on the run. He won't get there in time, and it's the first hit of the day for Geelong-Korea.
Just a little bloop shot against Mincy right there, and that's actually, and that's what set up Brisbane in that game.
First pitch, a called strike.
As off balance as we've seen them in the 6 games that these two teams have played against each other now.
1-1, cut on and missed. Absolutely fooled Park Sang-un. Topped out at 5 strikeouts in a game against Perth as O'Neill slings this to second base in time. What a throw from Matt O'Neill, and the defensive, just great defensive catching from the Melbourne Aces.
Mincy turned back to O'Neill and point his glove at him, saying, "Hey, thanks for that. Nice work." I mean, that's a bullet of a throw. Puts it right there for Khalil, and George made a nice tag at the bag.
As the pitch. In the air out to center field. Whitefield chases and catches for out number 3. Crazy to think that we're most of the way done with the season already.
Matt O'Neill swings at the first pitch of the inning and sends it out to right center. It's down. O'Neill around first, heading for second. O'Neill pulls up there, and it's a sliding double for Matt O'Neill to start the top of the 3rd.
The ball to the opposite field better than just about anyone in this league. And
here's Whitefield, who singled and got to 3rd in the first, but was stranded there. Ball gets away from the catcher. O'Neill tries to pick up 3rd, and he's safe. In there.
And O'Neill, not the fastest guy, but he's one of the more intelligent baseball players that you'll meet. Ivy League product at the University of Pennsylvania. Both times they've led off the inning with a hit. They've put a runner on 3rd base now. This time, Melbourne needs to capitalize.
Whitefield sends one to deep left center field. Jong at the track. He reaches up, makes the grab at the wall. O'Neill will jog home, and the Aces have a 1-0 lead thanks to Aaron Whitefield's sacrifice fly here in the 3rd. So 1 out and the base is empty. Here's Glendinning, swings and fouls one back. It's 2-1. Aces got it to within a run late, but GK held on for a 3-2 win. Breaking ball in the outer half. It's 3-2 on Glendinning. The infielder has worked a full count, make it ball 4, so Glendinning works the walk, singles up the middle. We're talking doubles to the gap. He's got a home run. Pitch misses. Oh, no, it's a called strike on the inner half. It's 0-2 now. Then this past season, .255 with an .896 OPS. Swings and rips one over the head of the second baseman Song into right field. Another base hit for Jake Scully extends his hitting streak to 7 games. Glendinning stops at second. One of the best position players in franchise history. First pitch to him is a strike on the outer half, and that one looked a touch outside.
And the one game he came on as a pinch hitter, he was still productive, getting a sacrifice fly.
Swing and a miss from George, but the ball gets away from Park. We'll see if that goes down as a pass ball or a wild pitch, but either way, both runners move up. Park wants it low. Breaking ball. George golfs it out to left field. Moving over is Yu. He won't get there. Both runners will come home. Glendinning touches home. Here comes Jake Skoll. No throw. It's a 2-run, 2-bagger with swagger for Darryl George, and the Aces extend the lead. It's 3-0 early.
Lifted almost to the wall. Such power behind that. Just went back the other way to get that.
Now Robson swings at the first pitch and lines one out to second. A hard hit ball, but it's out number 2 in the inning.
Definitely hitting the ball better than we've seen this series. but it's just a matter of getting the ball to the right spot, hitting them where they ain't, as Yogi Berra.
2 of those hits doubles in the inning. Now Dale swings at the first pitch, hard grounder to third, but handled by Park. Across the diamond, he didn't make that easy on himself, but he gets the out and the inning is over. And they are out to a 3-0 lead against Geelong-Korea as Cody Mincy goes back to work. He's happy with those 3 runs of support. Matt O'Neill started it up with a double. The bottom 3 in the GK order due up Yu Sang Pin, Park Jung Hyun, and Lee Won Suk. Aussie Mike and Josh Sperber. The Aces hang a 3 spot on GK early. As Mincy picks up a strikeout there. A strut off the mound for Cody. He's got 2 punch-outs in the game.
Just attacking the hitter and just daring him to swing at that pitch. Really weren't sure where that cutter was going to go.
There's a good swing and a miss. Nice tight slider from Mincy, outer half. He's behind in the count 3-1. We'll see if he can hang with Park here. Park takes a big cut, sends one out to center. A couple steps back for Whitefield, and he lets it drop in his glove. Out number 2, Whitefield making it look easy out in central.
And Mike Trout in the Angels system for that spot, but his range is just so good, and you rarely see him misjudge where a ball goes.
It was a 1-out single in the second, but Park Ju-hong, who hit the single, was erased when Matt O'Neill threw him out trying to steal second.
And, just relying on his defense and also just pitching really well. I mean, just look at him on the mound. He is absolutely locked in, really confident in his stuff.
He's also induced a pop out and a ground out with 2 punch outs. Hard hit liner to short, but Dale has it on a line, and the inning is over. A 1-2-3 frame for Cody Mincy. He gets the shutdown inning after the Aces put up 3 in the top half. Love to see it early from the Aces, and Osborne rips the 2-0 into left field. That's down for a hit. So the Aces do get their leadoff man on for a 3rd time in 4 innings, and Osborne, with the aggressive turnaround first, stops there.
They're not trying to do too much with the baseball. They're just putting bat on ball. It's starting to pay off. He's had a heck of a series so far.
Well, even the out he made his first time up, a hard hit line drive that was caught at third. But you just never know. This is an Aces team that likes to run. 21 stolen bases in 23 attempts for the Aces this year. There's a curveball over for a strike.
In terms of the management, just a really smart team.
Well, Park's having a tough day behind the plate. That one scoots through his legs, and Osborne's able to pick up second.
Geelong team with a lot of really strong defensive catchers. You don't see a lot of balls get underneath these players, but Park Sang-un is not.
Just lifted the glove up too early, and now the Aces have a man in scoring position with no outs. 2-2 pitch. Khalil sends one to the right side. Will it get through? No, but it's a productive out. And how about the approach from George Khalil there, Josh?
Last night's game, everything he has done has been productive. He's moving the runner across. He's bringing runs home. And this one doing exactly what he needed, and he came pretty close to beating that one.
He swung at the first pitch his last time up. He does again here, and he pops it up to the right side. Well, that won't bring a run home, and it's caught in fair territory by the first baseman, Park.
Top of the end of his bat, getting on that ball and launch that's almost straight up in the air.
Here's Aaron Whitefield. Whitefield sends one in the air, deep left center. He does it again, but once again, it'll stay in the ballpark. Well, left center field at Geelong Baseball Center, that's where baseballs go to die, and the inning is over. The Aces stranded a runner on third in the top of the 4th. J.D. Osborne got there with 1 out, but the Aces couldn't bring him home. Next pitch from Mincy, 2-2, swing and a miss. Good pitch, tailing on the outer half, and Cody has out number 1 in the 4th.
To chase of those outside pitches. His second strikeout swinging of the game.
He's got stuff that moves away from lefties and righties. He's got stuff that can go in on lefties and righties.
Kind of like that pitch. Went outside to in on Kim Ju-sung. A really nice looking heater.
Working quickly, here's the next one. It's 0-2, and we're only, 5 seconds into the AB? Spent a significant amount of time at AA and AAA. 3-2, sent in the air, right center field. Whitefield won't get there. Whitefield and Skoll chasing after it. It's Whitefield who picks it up, spins and throws it in. It's a stand-up double for Kim Ju-sung, who fought through that at bat.
Which is fouled off with 2 strikes for him. Mincy left this one over the middle of the.
I like it.
I'm not complaining. I'm just pointing it out.
But you're right. You're right. It's, double to the gap, bat flips, hard hit single to the outfield, bat flip. So Kim out at second. Here's another hard hit ball to the outfield, but Whitefield's there in center. Makes the grab on the line, and Song Chan-oi is retired quickly for out number 2. As he swings through that first pitch. Big rip at the fastball from Mincy. It's 0-1. For a team mostly made up of younger players, but Ha is the veteran. He swings and tips that one into O'Neill's glove. It's 0-2.
But Ha Jae-hoon, really a strong veteran presence.
Mincy hangs the leg. The 0-2, swing and a miss. Good fastball up and in. 3 pitches, 3 fastballs, 3 strikes, and the inning is over.
Just 2 hits so far for Geelong-Korea, and the runners have not moved as Robbie Glendenning sends the first pitch of the inning to short. 1 out here in the top of the 5th.
Our Round 7 home series from December 29th through January 1st.
Go to the Melbourne Aces website to get your tickets for the series against Canberra. Jake Skoll will be there as he sends the first pitch of his at-bat foul. Just 3 losses, Melbourne responsible for 1 of them. As Skoll grounds this one to second base, Song charges and fires to first, and Skoll beats it out. Looked like a routine play, but Jake Skoll hustling down the line.
To argue that call at first base, we'll get a good look at the replay here. I mean, this is an excellent replay, slowing it down, giving us the angle we need. And it looked like, based on the replay, they might have got him by just about a half a step, just in this 5th inning alone.
And it almost did yesterday as George swinging away, sending that one high and foul. He had an unconventional double in the 3rd inning. 1-1. Oh, swung over it, fouled it back 1-2.
Darryl George doing a good job of hitting pitches out of the zone.
I was going to say the amount of doubles from Vlad Guerrero I've seen hit off of a bounce is mind-blowing to me.
Yeah, but of course we don't know because we're calling this game from a studio. We're not at the ballpark. We're just looking at replay monitors. So yeah, if anybody at the ballpark wants to DM us and let us know.
Gone 5 innings or more with 4 runs or less in every single one of his starts. Only one of them was that 4-run. Park Sang-eun, the catcher for Geelong, swings and misses and knocks his own helmet off. 1-1. Hit the other way, but foul. Count 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Hit on the ground to third, double play potential. On to second for 1. To first, double play, 5-4-3, and the Aces go around the horn for a big defensive play.
Back and get the next batter. The single in the 2nd got a fly out. The double in the 4th got a fly out, then a strikeout to end the inning. And now erases that leadoff walk with the double play. And
seems like Robbie Glendenning has been involved in just about every DP for the Aces this season. That is a seeing eye single down the right field line for a base hit. Yu-Sung Pin is going to turn that into a double, though. And the ball gets away from the second baseman, Khalil, but good backup by Aiden Willis in left.
He's a fundamentally sound ball player. Good job by Skoll to get it in quickly even.
So 2 gone and a runner on second for Park Jung-hyun. He pops the first pitch high in the air behind home plate. Not much room back there for O'Neill, but he'll make the catch staying on the grass in foul territory. He's looking to just get himself on base here in the 6th. 2-0 pitch. At the knees for a called strike.
And here he is with the count 3-1.
A big hitter's count for sure. 3-1. Over the middle, Robson lets it go, and a good breaking ball from Jung. That just snuck over the inside corner, arguing that Jake Skoll play back in the 5th, which is why Robson now in center field. But now he's going to first base, flips the bat after a slider missed outside and a leadoff walk for the Melbourne Aces.
You know, you just always got to be ready going back from position to position.
2-0. Inside on the breaking ball, it's a called strike and a really nice pitch by Jung Yi-hwa. Team with a lot of off-season commotion at shortstop, which is Dale's primary position as he takes this one foul down the first base line, 2-2.
If a guy continues to develop and there's potential, they will find a place for him to play.
2 straight walks in the 6th inning. 1-0. Osborne hits this one high in the air down the left field line. Easing towards it is Yu-Sung Pin, who makes the grab for out number 1. Robson certainly dancing around at second base as the pitch just catches the inside corner high and tight for an even 1-1 count. So we'll keep an eye on the base pass here as the 1-1 to Khalil. Chopped to the pitcher, a nice play by Jung. He'll just settle for the easy out at first base.
Hill can find some outfield grass. The Aces will be able to get 2 runs with 2 down. Everybody going on contact, and with Dale's speed out at second, he'll score on a base hit.
1-0. Check swing, grounder back to the pitcher, and Jung makes a nice fielding play. Carries the momentum to first base himself as he walks the first 2, but then retires the next 3. Just 3 hits allowed, hasn't walked the batter. Has a 1-1 count here, only 1 suck. 4 strikeouts. It's like his best game of the season to this point. Another pitch called strike, and Mincy's stuff is tricky. And 48 of them in for strikes. There's strike number 49, pitch number 71, 0-1. Called strike again, right down the pipe, and Mincy is going right after these GK hitters. He is 3 hits for GK, 2 of them for extra bases. This might be a third as it's hitting the air out to center field, but Robson there easily. A well-hit ball by Jung Jin Hyuk.
Fouls off a handful of pitches in a row, works a deep count, and makes Cody work deeper on the mound.
Here's the 2-0. Hitting the air out to center field. Robson eases under it, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Cody Mincy. Absolutely cruising through this Geelong lineup.
And we fully expect to see him back out for the 7th with as well as he's pitching. First pitch to Aiden Willis to start the top of the 7th inning is fouled back.
Clearly earned himself another shot in Lee Byung-Kyu's eyes, but I did not expect him to see him come out for the 7th.
Jung approaching the century mark in pitches. That was number 98 as he gets ahead of Willis 1-2. 3-2 to Willis. That's a called strike 3, a late strike 3 call from the home plate umpire Jeff Dunn.
Really close call. That's one of those pitcher's good friend pitches. Looked to be a bit in, but
5 strikeouts for Jung. Cody Mincy has 5 strikeouts as well. Both starters have been really good. Mincy's just been a little bit better. Here's the 2-1 to Glendinning, swing and miss. Well, the Aces are 1 for 12 with runners in scoring position today in that hit column. 2-strike pitch, that's off the plate. Oh, wow. Wow. All right, that's a ball.
2 really close pitches. That one looked like it was in the other batter's box.
Robbie visibly upset, and why wouldn't you be? 2 down and no one on. Skull swings at the first pitch, a hard hit grounder over to the first baseman Park. He takes it to the bag.
Yeah, Mincy is just absolutely cruising, and those strikeouts have all come at really key times in the game. I mean, you look at the 4th inning, starting off the inning. I mean, Mincy has just been attacking hitters, and it's been paying off for him.
0-2 pitch coming up to Song Chan Oi. A little cue shot back to Mincy. He'll take it, and just an easy underhand flip to J.D. Osborne. 1-3 on the putout to start the 7th. Here's Ha Jae-hoon, who homered in a pinch hit role yesterday. That proved to be big in the game as the Aces. Ha's homer came in inning number 6 with GK up 1-0. He made it 3-0. Bounced around through the system, reached as high as AAA. And with 2 strikes on him, sends one out to deep left. It's over Aiden Willis's head. Willis picks it up on the track. Ha stops at second. And it's a 1-out double for Ha Jae-hoon.
His first experience here. And this time, Mincy left one over the middle, and that's what Ha was waiting for. Looked like he was going to be a liner right at Willis. Maybe misjudged it a little bit, but that was just hit too hard for Willis to get.
Pitch to Park Joo-han, misses, and it gets away from O'Neill. That one might have been the 2-seamer that tailed a little bit too far away, and O'Neill couldn't handle it.
And open things up for a double play.
3-0, he swings at it, sends it over to first. Osborne will flip to Mincy, and the Aces and Cody Mincy will trade that run for the out there. 2 outs and the base is empty, but the shutout bid is over. It's 3-1 now.
To score, that really is the point of the at-bat. Ha off on contact, got a good enough jump. Osborne just got the easy out at first base, and the shutout ends. That has been a difficulty for the Aces all season in getting hits with runners in scoring position.
Mincy looking to complete 7 innings for the first time today. He's at a season high in pitches as this one's lined out to left. It's down in front of Willis.
The only time that GK's really been able to string anything together on him this season where he is not allowed a home run, both of them have come against Geelong. So he's keeping the ball in the ballpark, and that's what you need to do.
In line for his second win of the season. We'll see if the Aces bullpen can hold it for him. Well, Kennedy pitched in game 1 of this series, allowed 1 run in 1 inning of work, and the Aces 7-5.
And he's been plugged right in after early stint with the national team in Japan, an injury earlier on. I mean, this is a situation that you call in relievers for.
And he got him. John Kennedy comes out of the pen on 3-2, goes with the fastball, goes inside on you. And Jared Dale 4-5-6 against Ha Jun-soo as he comes on for this punt 1-2-3 pitching change. Breaking ball catches the inner part of the plate. George not happy with it, and again that one's probably a little bit in. And
you'll see on the replay here. That's a
fourth appearance against the Aces as George swings through that pitch. He's down on strikes. He was the pitcher who started the bottom of the 13th inning against the Aces in game 2 of the season.
He's been able to get on at least once in every game this series, and the Aces really need a base runner now, as you mentioned.
Here's the 1-1. Robson chases, and it's 1-2.
Kennedy certainly earned himself a full inning of work after just a massive strikeout on Yu Sung Pin. A hard fastball, some good breaking stuff. I imagine we'll see him for the 9th.
Well, Robson down on strikes, back-to-back punch-outs for Ha Jun-soo. Next pitch to Dale, inside-out swing over to first. Fighting the sun, Park knocks it down, and he steps on first to end the inning. On a 3-2 pitch, he blew a fastball by Yu Sang Pin with Yu as the tying run at the plate. But they still hold a 2-run advantage as they look to get the final 6 outs and put another one in the win column. Kennedy been with the Aces for nearly a decade, and he's been really good. Here's one off the end of the bat. That's down in front of Aiden Willis. So once again, the tying run will come to the plate. This time, Kennedy in some early trouble here in the 8th, looking to all 5 of the Aces' hits came within the first 4 innings. And 3 of them came in the 3rd inning. Here's a bunt, a fair ball down the first base line, and nothing John Kennedy could do about that. It's an infield bunt single for Lee Wan-suk. The tying runs on base, the go-ahead runs at the plate.
If there's anything you can do about it. It's just like you said, I don't think you can get a better placed bunt than that. Kennedy maybe could have hustled a little bit more, but just the speed of Lee Wan.
Yeah, and that's a textbook let it roll foul because they often do, but that one stayed fair, and now another bunt. This one out in front of the mound. Kennedy's only play is to first. Makes a good throw there to Khalil covering. So 1-4 on the sacrifice, but now 2 in scoring position, and the tying runs out at second.
Small ball is just not something you see as much in baseball, and that another really well-executed bunt, this one by Jung Jin.
Aces gave Lennox a 7-5 lead to work with in the 9th, and he made quick work of Geelong-Korea in that one. So he comes on for the 4th time this season, like you mentioned, Josh, because the 2 runners on base, if they both score, will just tie the game. Lennox's first pitch is a slider over for a strike. It's 0-1. Right now, there's work to be done in the 8th, though, before we can worry about the 9th, as Lennox gets a breaking ball over. It's 1-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 on. Pitch from Lennox, breaking ball, tap to the left side. Glendinning waits back on it, throws to first, and we'll see what the call is. I can't see the umpire on the screen, and until we see a safer out call, I have no idea. 3 homers against the Aces in round 1. He swings at the first pitch and pops one up foul. Lennox got here the same time Jake scolded, and those 2 have contributed from the start. 2-1 pitch, fastball top of the zone. It's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, tying run on base. The pitch, swing and a miss. Lennox got him. Fastball up top. He points to the sky, celebrates the end of the inning.
We'll take a look at this last at bat first. Kevin Lennox on Song Chan, J.D. Osborne, George Khalil, and Matt O'Neill to face Oh Yun Song. First pitch to Osborne, misses upstairs, count 1-0. 5 earned runs, 7 total in 10 1/3 innings. Gets Osborne to swing and miss there. This is the 3rd time O has faced the Aces this season. Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball catches the outside corner, and it's 1-2. Something that the Aces got off of Oh Song earlier in this series as Osborne pops this one just foul. That might have tailed back into fair territory, or actually struck out the side in an inning against Melbourne earlier on this season. Khalil grounds this one to short. Kim bobbles it, throws across the diamond, and Khalil is safe. So that should be an E6. And Khalil, safely or not, has reached base in every game of this series. Base runner on here in the 9th inning.
First time since Jared Dale walked in the 6th inning that the Aces have a base runner of any kind. So this is big, and we'll see if the Aces want to maybe put Khalil in motion, do some hit and run action. Who knows to try.
So 1 gone, 1 on for Matt O'Neill, who has been quite swing away, and there he goes again. This one fouled off. 0-1 now to O'Neill. O deals. Swings and misses at the high fastball. It's 0-2. I won't keep going up that chain, though.
I appreciate that.
0-2 late. I thought that missed outside, but it's a late strike call. And Matt O'Neill is rung up by Jeffrey Dunn.
Strikeout call didn't come till Sunday.
And that one looked, it was definitely at the knees, but just teetering on the outside edge. 3rd of the day for Geelong's bullpen after Ha-Jun Soo had 2. Swing and miss by Aiden Willis. So maybe going Geelong's way with a little small ball bunt single attempt might not be out of the question, although now it is, as it's 0-2. No balls thrown by Oh Sung since the first batter, as Willis hits this one deep into right, but an easy run for Lee Won Suk, and he makes the catch.
And I like the idea of bringing in a lefty here. Now, of course, Ha, the cleanup hitter, is going to lead off the inning, but then.
And also the first run scored of this ballgame. First pitch called strike at the knees of Ha Jae-hoon. Heavy with a 4-seamer, cutter curve, and a change as well. Here's the 1-1. Fouled straight back, and it's 1-2. But he has fouled off 4 pitches in his last 2 at-bats with 2 strikes. They're lined in there for a base hit down the left field line, and a tying run is on. Ha thinks about second, but a strong throw in from Aiden Willis will keep him at first base.
Talking about something, are they saying that I don't think they're saying it was a foul ball, are they?
No, it was clearly fair.
Okay, yeah, he's walking away because they're pinch running for him. Yeah, I'm surprised that he didn't try it for 2, but of course you don't want to get thrown out as the potential tying run. But like I said, that's absolutely huge to hold him to a single.
And a new batter, it's Oh Jung Han coming on as a pinch hitter for Yu Sung Pim.
This is a big spot for Steve. Really has to bear down, working out of the stretch. Got to get that first out of the inning.
2-0, cut on and missed. A nasty slider from Stephen Kent makes it 2-1. Left on left matchup as Kent kicks and deals. Another breaking ball, a nice pitch catching the inside corner to even the count at 2-2. And he deals. Swing and a miss, strike 3. A big punch out from Steve Kent.
It really is, especially after falling behind 2-0. Challenges him with the fastball.
So it's Park Sang-un staying in the game. Also 1 for 3 on the day. One of those being a double play. Not there, though. Lifts that into left field for a base hit. And Willis there once again. So the tying run moves to second. The go-ahead run, or the winning run, I should say. 2 strikeouts and a double for you. But another lefty-lefty matchup as O takes a look. It's a called strike. And as good a hitter as O is, surprising to bring a lefty on to face a lefty. A righty, Park Jang-hyun, in the on-deck circle. 0-2. Hit on the ground to short, past the diving glove of Jared Dale, and that could bring in a 1. Willis holds up the throw, and we are tied. All the way from second comes Kim Min Suk, and it's a tie game in Geelong.
That's a tough situation. Kent just left that one a little bit too far out over the plate.
So Park Jung-hyun with the go-ahead run. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. There's strike two, going right after the third baseman.
You know, that's what it's a game within the game. Things change.
2-2, hit into left field. That's a base hit. Park Sung-eun is quickly held up at third base. In for GK.
This is a Geelong-Korea team that just gets its bat on the ball. Now, of course, Aces pitchers have combined for 8 strikeouts today, but that's still less than 1 strikeout per inning. This GK team knows how to get the bat on the ball. Small ball played a role in them manufacturing a run. Get the bats going in the 10th.
Aces have to be ready for anything. Lee Won-suk sends the first pitch high and foul. The 0-1 from Kent. Swing and a miss, a nasty pitch. Fastball, high and tight. The pitch. Hit high in the air, into shallow left field. Willis coming on. He's going to make the grab. He drops it. Aiden Willis drops the ball, and that's going to allow the winning run to score.